And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sports Gaming Man Bob Knob, Doc Wildcard. Welcome back to Puzzle Cat, in which case I'm starting on Mason's route. And I'm going to answer this question differently than I have before because I'm curious as to what she says. Okay, is that? That's the Kia shirt, isn't it? It's my favorite too. A what? A Kia? From Flashstone? What? Well, you'll have to play dumb. I get it. No, I really have no idea what this is. Is that like a show? Is this from something? Oh, no. Never mind, don't worry about it. Just see what happens. I just thought it was a cool shirt. Well, it is, but it's weird to buy things from games you haven't played. I suppose that's true. Oh, it's a game! I've played some games, but I haven't heard of that one. I like a lot of retro games, but it's new. Oh, it's a different type of game. Never mind. Now I'm curious. That was okay. Probably wouldn't like games about voice fighting. But maybe you would. Okay. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. If you prove yourself worthy. Not really sure about balls, but sure. Okay. Gives me a grin and wink and takes his seat at the table like squeeze. Notice that somebody at the table is free while it's talking to him. Mason Hayes should be out in a minute, Avery. Come sit down. Sure. Where should I sit though? What? What if there's some unspoken rules about this sort of thing in place? You never know with new groups. Andrew instigates a conundrum forming by beckoning to a seat between him and Finley. Quietly, I take a seat. Mason emerges from the back holding a large tray balanced atop each hand. One tray has a giant sack of French toast. The other some kind of egg thing. Not sure, but it looks amazing. Wow! Again, that's from Fairy Tail. One of the few animes worth watching in this day and age. That's Dragon Ball series and Pokemon. I always gotta do that when I see Will, especially with that comic face. I had no idea how hungry I was until just now. She sets his tray down in front of us and returns to the kitchen. Hope she gets back soon, because I'm about to be on that thing like Bushi on my food. Fairy Tail in this case is spelled Tango Alpha India Lima. That's military phonetic for T-A-I-L. As she returns a few moments later, carrying 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. He just follows in tow, carefully balancing the carafe full of coffee. I forget how it's pronounced. Sit down at the tables. They sit the cups on the carafe on the table and take the seats. His butt barely hits the chair before he does start thinking. I'm all afraid that if I'll lose my hand if I try to jump him now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm from behind a fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats Reese's hand and then reaches for a sub picture. Save some for Avery. Jeez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food. I'm taking any more than usual. Breakfast is important. Indeed, it's the most important meal of the day. Everybody shouts and shatters across the table. I cut myself a bit of everything. I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially when things come out of my plate, so I'm gonna savor this. Wow, this is amazing! Mason, what is this egg thing? Mason's eyebrows shoot up. She looks at me like I grew on the nose. Frittata. Is that like a souffle? Looks like it'd be really hard to make. Just eggs and vegetables in a pan. I'm giving her that Suki's voice. Doki Doki Wish Club. Because he seems standoffish like that, Suki. Still, I don't know. I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. Oh, come on, you can do anything. You're an American. And more importantly, you're a classic red, white, and blue-blooded Billy son. It's really nice to have real breakfast. What do you usually eat, Avery? Mostly cold pizza, toast toast, I guess. If I remember to get them. Basically, where's that like? I just knocked the plate over the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with a hard look in her eyes. You eat here now. Always. Can I still have pizza sometimes? Not for breakfast. Ever. Okay, but other times it's still okay, right? She rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. He stares up between bites of French toast. Avery, when done, we need to talk about dress code. Oh, Reese, don't start this again. It's important to have. It's an important part of the new employee orientation. Andrew passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me. I poke to the version film and stands staring back at his plate. Andrew, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up. Avery, look at this place. Take our visual presentation very seriously. He places his empty plate and cup on Reese's plate and takes a stack into the back of the urgency of the tactile feet. I prefer the term advancing in another direction rather than retreat. That's from the legendary Marine Chesty Polar. I forget what his actual name was, but yeah, that's what they all call him. Graves and I expect a certain level of decorum waits there. Is it about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so no, it's about uniforms. Jason pushes the chair away from the table and enough force that wobbles briefly on two legs. She stares and takes my plate in one fell swoop. Opening soon. Time to get ready. She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and bounces a few plates on top. That looks heavy, but she's holding it all like it's nothing. Come on. She stares me down, gestures to the back door and head nod before she heads into the kitchen. Don't you think you walked off so easily, Avery? Get written up if you don't have a uniform. Okay. So is the only chef here? It must take a lot of work. Bet you could use some help. Also, I'm grateful she gave me a nap. Whatever Reese's plan, it doesn't sound like anyone in the family cares for it. No thank you. And indeed, the so-called uniform does look absolutely ridiculous. But at least it's orange, black, and white. The Flyers colors. The Billy Flyers! I think based on the haze point might help though. Fine, Beast needs the help. But you're not off the hook just yet. Please. Oh, come on, Landry. Don't look at me like that. Something's definitely up. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna fall for it. Well, I'll be back when Jason says I'm done. Quickly, I just can't bring myself to say the truth. It just sounds so passive. I quickly go back to the kitchen before risking doing me favor. Even though I work here now, I still feel like I'm trespassing on hallowed ground. Never been in the restaurant kitchen before. Heck, I'm barely in my own kitchen. It smells amazing. Almost enough to make me hungry all over again. Isn't this thing carefully scrubbing the iron skillet we use for breakfast? Looks like he's already got this on lockdown, to be honest. Mason only spares me a glance. He's already back to work and it looks like there's a lot left to do. He slips along the spatula to metal bowl and heaps of lava frosting on top of the cake. It's mesmerizing watching him move as he works to smooth the frosting. Can I help? Any experience? With what? Baking? Don't know why I asked. She doesn't bother looking up his heels as she doesn't have to see the cakes are decorated. Bet you could do this in her sleep. Don't touch anything. I'm guessing this is for her. Just in case. Bet you're really busy though. Are you sure? Babysitting takes longer than doing it myself. Come on, there's gotta be something I can help with. Didn't ask me to come back here for a reason, right? Save you from weeks. If you insist, carry this box to the house. She gestures to a pile of cardboard boxes sitting in the kitchen door. They're much wider, my arms can go around about half my height. What the heck are they shipping in there? Horses? Roger, out where? Out back, throw them wherever. You can count on me. No time for agents to give you details like logistics or arms trade. I'm gonna do it. And since I'm a Philly son, I can lift anything. Try to wrap my arms around bottom boxes, but it's right. Fingertips barely touch either side. I can't just pick them up by my hands either. They're too thick to grab from the top. Maybe if I balance some boxes on my feet like so. Brace it with my hands like this. There. Now I walk out the door like this. Guess I could just waddle. Ha! Started off. Sudden noise behind me. Cardboard slips from my hands and cascades to the floor like a floppy box of apples. See, I've done all this before, but I'm not sure if it's exclusively for Hazel's route. Ah! Sound happens again. Turn around and Mason's face is facing away from me. I can still see his shoulders shaking. I'm so slightly. She laughing? I mean, probably does look pretty pathetic. Oh, come on. Billy up! Nothing looks pathetic if you're doing it and you're Billy! But she doesn't look like. I didn't think she was the type to even know how about it. She seems like she'd get mad at me for goofing up. Use twine. Eh? Right there on the counter. Wrap them. Oh. Yeah, whoops. There's some twine right there. As a matter of fact, I collect the boxes again, then loop it around a few times. She's totally right. I'll just have to grab the string and I can drag him out. Okay, you got a hang by on those. Maybe if the wind picks up, I'll give it a shot. Ah. Look over and even he's laughing a little. Don't want to shoot him a quick smile. He hurries back to the sink and resumes scrubbing with further. These are two tough customers, but I bet they're not so bad once you get to know them. And indeed, Reese is a shy... not Reese. Why'd I say that? Hayes is a shy guy, but he's a nice dude deep down. Still curious about her though. She seems standoffish. I'm hoping she'll warm up as time goes on, kinda like Natsuki did. I'm gonna do just that. Hopefully. Anything else I can learn these muscles to today? Got plenty of muscle of my own. Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you need any help. This is fun where Landry ran off to. He's training me today after all. I think he went upstairs. I head over to the foot of the staircase, but a cat is taking the station right in my path. Sleeping belly up, stretched out to the middle of the hole instead. Boy, that's real cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. Doesn't dignify me with a response. Instead, the fat orange cat seems in place to tell itself even more. Gently, I'll nudge it to see if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip you if you don't move. It's not gonna be fun for either of you. Opens one eye into a thin slit that makes a murmuring noise and flicks its tail. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? All the cats here that's spoiled? Guess I'll have to pick it up and move myself. Leaning over to scoop it up as I do, a tiny white bobtail cat visits past my feet. It stops on the step below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw and bats the other's cat squarely on the forehead. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to its feet, walks angry. Am I gonna have to break up the cat fight? Hey, you two. Bobtail flattens his ears and stares intently at the orange cat. They both perk up when they hear a voice from above. The orange cat, hash browns I guess, trots away. Landry works his way down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten. You really necessary to smack him? Just be nice. Bobtail turns its head away in a wide arc, almost going, okay, whatever, in response. Lazily struts over to the window, still takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns? Yeah. Dave's names all the cats here. He comes up with some interesting ones. What are some of their names? At the moment there's Mona, Shinsuke, Kotick, Owl, Bramblepelt, Now, Issa, Valentine, Marina, Ian, Junta, Jam Band, and so on. Holy crap! Which one was that bobtail? Oh. His face falls. Why does he look so nervous? Why don't you ask Chris later? Huh. Is that his cat? Did he name it something? Is it a bad name? No, Chris should have told you about. Let's get to work. It's time to open. Andrew isn't having any more of this. He walks past me to the front door without a glance. He unlocks and pushes the side closed and open. And ta-da! First day of the cat's fall has begun. And nobody's here. This is a little anticlimactic. Yeah. Morning's usually pretty slow. Might pick up later. It didn't. At all. All day. So a few people came in, Landry, and had me wait tables while he supervised. Went pretty well, made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Then we came down a couple times to check in, and I saw Mason Hayes every time I went to the kitchen. But I didn't see Reese at all. Reese's bobtail cat on the other hand was all over the place. You can see why I'd take a shine with this one. Both complete hands. Not that I minded it was slow. It just meant that I got to play with the cats more. They're like, town here? Maybe? Can't get a solid count on them. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there's a lot of areas back here for them to hide. Thank you for your help today, Avery. Andrew, Finley, and I just finished wiping down the tables. Mason's gone because the cafe closed. I don't know where Hayes went. So, how'd you like it? It's always this quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. Got plans. Oh, you should get here early then, huh? Don't say that like you aren't always early. Oh, after coming earlier? Don't worry about it too much, Avery. Just show up at your regular time. Okay, thanks. Can't imagine what busy means here. Like 6 people at the same time? Got a little more work I want to do on the box, so you go on ahead. I'll close up the crates and get here to do it. Oh, thank you. Maybe you can head out. Thanks. You leaving now? I could walk with you. I'll be out in a bit. You on ahead. Oh, alright. See you all tomorrow. Night. Door closed behind me with a jingle. I have a job. Coworkers are pretty cute. Play with cats. And if this works out, I should be able to afford a place of my own soon. We can tell my parents here about this. I feel pretty good right now. Can't help but give a little slope of joy a fist pump. Alright! Flushed that pretty quietly. Turn around to see what it is, but there's no way there but a cat. Two cats actually, cats from the cafe. Reese's cat and Siamese cat, to be precise. Crap, how'd they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? It's real bad. Pretty sure one of the first rules of working at cat cafes do not lose the cats. Not looking at me anymore. That's my chance. Start creeping towards both cats. Move through sunlight, might spook them. I'll make a few steps before I see the bobtail's ears swivel back to face me. Without turning the rest of his head, he takes a sprint and leaps and heads down one fork in the road. Siamese cat continues down the same path the casuals need. Can't get them both, but I need to get at least one of them. But I decided to go after him. I don't think it really matters for Mason's route. Guessing. I know he's not supposed to be out here. What little jerk cat could take off after the bright bobtail? Reese's cat suddenly stops, turns around, and plants his haunches on the pavement. He looks up with a surprisingly bored expression. Oh, come off it, Avery. You can stop tailing me now. Unless with that bent on follow me home. Oh, the cat is talking. Why? Why you look so surprised? You know it was me, right? Well, what? What? Come on, my cat self and human self look pretty similar. Both equally gorgeous. How did you not put two and two together? Of course I didn't put two and two together! Who else gonna think, oh, of course, he is also a cat? It's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. Can't believe I'm having this conversation right now. I don't know why I expect you to know anything about witches. I mean, look at you. What's that supposed to mean? It means I don't think you know much at all. Fine. Graves obviously did a trash job explaining this. The work is up to me. Again. Everyone catch paws under a curse. Once we leave the premises, we turn to cats. Curse is lately tied to the cafe itself, though I don't think anybody here knows how. It's probably the most absurd thing I've ever heard, but it's also sort of hard to deny it because the cat is telling it to me. So, everybody? Graves too? Who knows? Never seen him a cat, but I haven't been here, haven't seen him do a lot of things. Does that mean, am I going to be cursed now too? I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I would. How do I end up not cursed? I knew that I'd be a lot taller and less furry right now. How do you even get a cat curse? Did you hear me? Witches. Believe it or not, this area is full of them. I'll go with the or not, but I can't really come up with any more plausible reasons. This is absurd. I've had a long day and my brain's leaking out of my ears, that's all. Might be just imagining this. Are you done then? I have things to do. What, they chase birds? Cute. Look. If it makes you feel any better, we can talk about this more at work tomorrow. With everyone else. Yeah, sure. Whatever. You introduced me to all the talking cats. Just don't be late again. I wasn't late today. Get the feeling if he had the shoulders for it, Reese would be shrugging right now. Instead, he rolls his head to the side. He stands back up, takes a grand leap up a trash can, and then gets up to the fence. Whatever you say. Good night, AV. With that, he's gone. Good night. Sun's barely gone down, but I'm capital wide done with today. It's too much. Don't forget the good food this time. Canned stuff. Someone just say something? There's no way here, Mochi. Oh, for crap's sake. Find him standing next to the food bowl, looking at me with those expectant eyes. Gently nudging my foot. Did you say that? Nope, I'm done. Dump the rest of the canned food into the bowl and scurry out of the kitchen. Then I dump myself in bed. Don't even want to think about it right now. Just gonna sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleeping on that couch is doing so much mess with my head. You don't usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea tonight. I don't want Mochi whispering to me in my sleep. That's gonna be the end of this particular chapter, ladies and gentlemen. If you did go on doing, please consider subscribing. I will still back. Very well.